Next guest has a gorgeous voice and a really impactful story to tell.
Nathan Sheridan is a singer-songwriter with an upcoming single called Do You Know? Let's take a quick listen.
Do you know he dances at the sound of your name? Do you know he longs to bless you over and over again? He is for you from beginning to end. If you've ever wondered if it's really true, he loves you.
Ooh, wow, gorgeous, gorgeous. Do you know? That's what it's called, powerful lyrics. Tell us the story about it.
Well, it was kind of an amazing experience, being a song that actually some good friends of mine had written, Jay Spate, Luke Nielsen, Phoebe Scott, and they brought this song to me. And I remember listening to the song and how much it resonated with my own story. And I just knew that this song was something we needed to do because it encouraged me. And when a song encourages me, I know it's going to encourage somebody else. And I always say, you know, as an artist, if something speaks to you, that means it's going to speak to somebody else. And that's just kind of words I've lived by. And it's just intertwined so much with my own story, with, you know, my parents and my sister, and just all the things that have happened to me in my life, and the encouragement that I've needed through that. And
So let's talk a little bit. So for those who might not know, you were born into a family, your parents were struggling with addiction.
Yes.
Your sister passed away from brain cancer after being diagnosed at age 8. Then you went on to serve our country. But it is truly a story of perseverance. Talk a little bit more about it.
yeah, at an early age, I say in a way I was set up for failure, and I feel like a lot of kids have experienced that. You know, early on, my parents were addicted to drugs, alcohol, and me and my sister, we were just in this position where we really didn't have any other place to turn. We weren't in a great home, we weren't in a great environment. And what had happened was my mother had gotten so far gone off her addiction that she ended up selling everything in our home. And she called up my grandparents in the middle of the night and said, hey, come get the kids. I can't raise them anymore. I don't know what to do. And, you know, my grandparents, doing what any loving grandparents would do, they drove, I believe it was 5 hours in the middle of the night, came and got me and my sister all the way in Pensacola, Florida, and drove us back home to Louisiana. And it was after that, I didn't see my mother again for 10 years. And my father, he was in and out of jail. And not too long after being with my grandparents full time, my sister actually came down with a rare form of brain cancer. So when she came down with that, it was a whole new just tribulation that we were walking through, you know, from abandonment into sickness. And for a long, long time, it was just something I struggled with, this unforgiveness I had towards my circumstances, towards my parents. And I think ultimately that's really, looking back, even though I didn't grow up in that musical family, even though I didn't have all the music around me all the time, I think really I was looking for that outlet that I could use to express some of these feelings that I had, because I'm kind of a stoic person. So I was looking for that outlet I could have to you know, to express my frustrations, express my feelings, and express my story. And you know, this song has really been a huge, I mean, it's been just a peaking, you know, of that. I mean, out of all the songs I've written, I think this one has probably encouraged me the most. And I know a lot of artists say that, is like, oh, you know, everything you do next is the best thing you'll ever do. But this song, and because I wasn't part of the writing process, and I honestly came in from a consumer kind of level, I'm like, wow, this song has really just spoken to me, like on a very, very high level. So I know it's going to do that for somebody else, and hopefully encourage them in whatever they're walking through.
Oh, gosh, it's hard to follow that with anything. But I do want to touch upon your time in the military. That's where you say you found your calling.
Yeah, it is. I was never that guy that thought he could do music as a living. I didn't know I could do music at all, much less as a living. So when I was 17 years old, I was graduating, and I got my grandparents to let me join the U.S. Army National Guard, and it was supposed to be that 1 weekend a month thing, and 2 weeks in the summer, and I figured I'd go to college. Well, as soon as I got done with all my training and stuff, I ended up getting, you know, shipped overseas So it turned into a lot longer than 1 weekend a month. But when I was actually overseas, when I was in Kuwait, there was this opportunity for me to lead worship because all the personnel that was at the chapel had left and went back home. So there was nobody there, you know, kind of working in that space. So I went to the chaplains that were there and I said, you know, I play guitar and I do sing. What about, you know, doing some worship stuff? I'd done it in the past, just sort of. And man, we did that. We started up a worship team. We had soldiers from all over coming volunteering on the worship team. I mean, we saw hundreds of soldiers like just packing the place out. And just through that experience of seeing people respond to worship and getting to be a part of leading that on, it really just encouraged me, and the soldiers around me encouraged me. They said, Nathan, when you get home, you really need to, you know, make a CD. You need to do this. And I think that's so rare. I don't think everybody gets that encouragement and that support, unfortunately. So for me, it was, you know, something I really felt led to do. And of course, even my best friend's in the studio today. He helped me do my first record and get started in music. So it's all history from there.
And you are going to continue to soar, from both of us in this entire show. Thank you for your service.
Oh, thank
you are just taking off. You've got the Acoustic Revival Tour coming up. It's going to be excellent.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you guys
Such
so
an
much.
inspiration.
It's been a blessing.
Keep it
Thank
up.
you.
And make sure to check out Nathan Sheridan online and on social media, and look for Do You Know coming out soon.